complaining about the Classic event itself, because today we have something even worse going on that has people probably a lot more outraged than the real problems with the event. Like, people are completely ignoring that now because of the fact that we now need to be paying attention to this going on. Apparently, some of the developers of the Roblox Classic event currently going on have been scamming people using the Classic event and the hub game that they created for the event. I know, it sounds ridiculous and something like, how can Roblox possibly be allowing something like this to happen? But I'm going to show you everything that is going on because this is definitely real, and even the developers doing it kind of admitted it basically. So first of all, I had people sending me this on Discord, and then I looked into it on Twitter, and the more that I kept finding and uncovering, it kind of feel like detective work. It just kept getting worse and worse. But the first tweet I want to show you is from Schlep. He said, developers of the Classic event are currently scamming players into following them so they get verified. So basically on Roblox, I believe you need like 10,000 followers as well as being a developer or like a creator or something like that to actually be verified and get the verified tick on your profile. So they are now using the Classic event, and it gets worse. When I tell you exactly what they have been doing, I can promise you it gets so much worse than you initially guess or assume in the way that they are scamming people, but it's absolutely ridiculous. But basically you need 10,000 followers to be able to get verified on Roblox, and that is what they are trying to use this event to get for themselves. So it's a game. They created an entire game with the purpose of getting people to follow them so that they can get verified, and each of these developers is down at the bottom saying, this person is not verified, are you following them? And then you need to follow them, and the game kind of tracks whether or not you are following them. You can press a refresh button to make sure that you did follow them to get what they are promising to give you. By the way, what they are promising for following them, you just don't get it. That's not how you get this item, so that's how this is a scam. So in the game, it says up at the very top in like the biggest text ever so that everyone can clearly see it, it says, for the Roblox Classic event, follow Twin Atlas developers on the Roblox website for the dev slice. So if you don't know, the Classic developer slice is one of the accessories in the Classic event, and this is one of the items that you need to get from the launchers, like the Star Creator one or the one that Roblox admins have. The dev slice is from developers of the Classic event, more specifically of the hub for the event. So they are now saying that if you follow these people on the Roblox website, if you follow the developers, that's how you get this accessory. That's not how you get this accessory, and that is how they are scamming people. The only way that you can get the Classic developer slice is by having one of these developers launch it inside of the hub. This game is completely separate, nothing to do with Roblox, nothing to do with the event. It's just created by the developers. And Roblox probably doesn't even know that this is going on, but they are now saying like you need to follow them on the Roblox website and that is how you get this accessory. And the amount of people in this game that are believing it, because it's so difficult to get the dev slice, because obviously you have to find one of these developers in a game that has hundreds of thousands of other players also competing to get that same accessory, and the maximum amount of people in one server is 20. So that is how difficult it is to get this accessory, and now they are saying that if you follow them, that's how you get it. People are believing it because they're so desperate. In the game, they have 5 developers listed, and it states to follow them to get the developer cake. Following them gets you nothing. This is literally just so they get the verified check mark. Actually, one of the most pathetic things I've seen on Roblox. Yeah, I think everybody can absolutely agree that this is very pathetic. Even this screenshot shows almost 400 people playing this game at once because people are so desperate to get this accessory. It's probably the only one that they haven't got so far because of how difficult it is to get. I just told you guys the maximum people in one server is 20. There is only a few of these developers with the launcher. You have to get into their game, take one of the slices that they launch from their launcher, and that's the only way that you can get this accessory. Now here is the worst part, the absolute worst part. I told you guys it keeps getting worse the more that you find out about about this. Developers of the Classic event are milking the hell out of the event by teleporting people in-game who have waited hours just to be teleported to this place, which forces users to follow them for their free accessories. Again, you do not get the accessories for following them. It's nothing to do with that. The game itself is called Follower Experiment, and just to reiterate, these developers are teleporting people from the Classic Hub, the main Roblox event game right now. They are using admin commands to teleport them from that place into this game completely separate to the event. Roblox has no idea that this was happening or that this was created. They are teleporting them to this game, and then obviously the first thing they see is follow these people to get this accessory. That's a scam because you don't get the accessory from following them. They tried to disguise it as an experiment for some reason. I mean, that's not what this is. It's just really pathetic. Also in the description, I don't know if this was some kind of last desperate attempt to get people to follow them, but they do say that it only works for the latest 100 followings. So I think it might be like people will see that and think, oh, I need to be quick, I need to be one of the most recent 100 followers so that I can get this accessory, which is not the case. They have probably thousands of people following them for this right now. That's part of the scam. Now, for the developer themselves, they said it's a follower experiment, and I'm checking how many people instantly join. I admit that the cakes were in poor taste and have been removed. Beware that I will go and test things in live service still, but I'm also in the Classic Hub to give out slices. Again, they basically admitted that that's what they were doing. Don't follow these people. That's not how you get the accessory. You're not going to get anything for following them. If anything, they are the ones getting something out of this, because if they actually reach the requirements from this scam, they will get verified on Roblox from the scam, from tricking people. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about the Roblox Classic event developers scamming people right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.